Museveni. Amanyago amatuufu. Gwe Yoseri tibahaburwa rutabayisirwa. Oli musajja munyarwanda tobangako musajja muganda, tobangako musajja munyankole. Tobangako musajja munyankole. Wajira ku mugugu n'ennyoko. Wajira ku mugugu n'ennyoko ngoli mwana muto. No seekinga asylum n'ennyoko. Tobangako munnayuganda, tobangako munyankole. Ngensera otegera tobangako munyankole. Yensonga lwaki wagenda mu ankole ne bakugobera first time. Nojja no settlinga mu Buganda bakuyamba. Don't fool anyone to nickname or to call yourself a munyankole. You are not a munyankole. History says it all. Even the man who brought you up, the late Byanyima, informed the whole world that Museveni is coming from Rwanda. He came as a refugee at the tender age. So you are blogging around, confusing Ugandans that you are real Ugandan. The reason I asked why you don't want to get out of power because you know there are so many cases following you behind the moment you leave that fucking state house. Mister, time is coming for you. Stop impersonating. All along you've been impersonating. All along you've been impersonating that you are not a Ugandan. You came as a refugee at the tender age with your mother. And the man who helped to grow you up was Byanyima plus Dad and Kabuta. Your stepfather. The world knows that. So if you call yourself a Banyankole and you've killed millions of Banyankole, including the Mugabe of Ankole, or the king of Ankole, who's right now on run. Previously was given poison because you don't want him to be there. So stop camouflaging the Munyankole. You are not a Munyankole. We know who are the Munyankole are, not you. You are Munyarwanda. That's why you feed on blood. Real Munyankole, they don't kill people. And we blame them for nothing because you come afraid that you are Munyankole. You are not. I asked that, where is your father in Uganda? You didn't answer. Where is your grandfather? You didn't answer. Now you are bringing that you are Munyankole. No yet fear. Tugenze maso.
The people to suffer first will be the Munyankole. Who will buy their milk? Who will buy their cattle? Who will buy their bananas? Because for them, they can't easily trade among themselves because they are producing similar products. Now, if you hear a Muganda talking Baganda, you know he's an enemy of Baganda, number one. And secondly, an enemy of Uganda and an enemy of Africa. And we shall crush those enemies as we have done in the past. You preach your nonsense, we shall answer you by word. And if you go beyond word, you go something else, you also get it. This is not the first time.
So now you are saying that we the Baganda, we are the enemy of Uganda and the enemy of Africa. A refugee taking the course of laws to eliminate the indigenous Ugandans commonly known as Baganda in Buganda in Uganda. Because you had a mission all along with your mentor, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. Many people, they have been asking themselves as to why you were financed, educated, and protected by Nyerere. Nobody knew about the history. But I'm here to inform the international community and all Ugandans, whenever they are, that Museveni and Nyerere, they are both Banyarwanda. That's why Nyerere protected and financed Museveni to overthrow the previous regime, because they had their hidden mission to finish Baganda. The video is on YouTube. That's why Nyerere, all African leaders, is the one protected, financed, and educated partly Museveni, because he knew he was among those who were trying to finish Baganda. If you knew that you had power previously, why is it that all Banyankole and Bachiga, Banyoro, Batoro chased you from their areas and you end up in Uganda? If you had powers, why did you call for His Majesty the Pope of Uganda from London to come back to Uganda to help you? If you had powers. You know, you, the group of Rwanda, more especially who are seated in that refugee camp in the State House in Entebbe, in the refugee camp in Entebbe, you think that you know much about this country. As young as young at my age, I know the history, I know who the hell are you, and I know your mission. But stop fooling and blogging around. Because time is going to come, you'll answer questions. Let the world know that you and Mwalimu Julius Nyerere plus Obote, you had a mission of finishing the indigenous Ugandans, including Baganda. You are not a Munyankore. That's why you are using each and every person in Uganda after you drop them. If they are lucky, you drop them. If they are not lucky, you kill them. Because you don't want anyone to know who the hell are you. In 1987, or the early 1986, after winning the war against the late Tito Okello Lutwa, your father came to greet you. You decided to finish that guy because you were trying to keep your trace. Because if that man stayed in Uganda for a while, everyone would go to know that you're not Ugandan. But you decided to order your commandos to finish that man. So stop fooling Ugandans.